Andrew Lopez. Andrew.
Thanks, Joel. Walker Kessler is back after his night off on Friday, and that's going to make things a little bit tougher for your Pelicans. He's been much better in his third year. This is the guy who is the NBA leader in field goal percentage, and he is second in blocks per game. He might be
Walker Kessler doing really a good job for them when you consider he's 22nd overall. Now in his third season, a 23-year-old from Atlanta. Alongside, he's got that Spurs dust, doesn't he, AD? Alongside Pop, AD's keys, all brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. AD.
2 keys today, Joe. First and foremost, right? Play with pace. Second, you got to build a wall versus George, right? They're without so much. No Clarkson, no Marketing, no Sexton. So a lot of that offense.
Yeah, it'll be Keontae George and then Bryce Sensabaugh will come off the bench. And by the way, I think he is a volume guy.
I think
officials, C.J. Washington. And I will moment. 11 to begin the fourth. DeJounte clock for the Pels. So DeJounte's mid-range.
Kessler, he is going to hang around at the
9 on the shot clock. Isaiah Collier. 5 with Trey on the run down the length of the floor. Right, looking at the three-point play. He was fouled a couple of times.
You could have called a foul there,
right,
but he played through the contact.
He's at 34%. Pretty good stand man. Take it away. That was Keontae George, quick hands.
Right.
They're getting the ball inside. Pels are settling outside.
That he brings, that physicality.
1-year-old from Louisville, Texas. So sloppy. Collier.
Kessler is such a good roller.
I like it. Well said, but contact. And you got the whistle. 45 turnovers over the previous 4 games.
Opportunity to beat Boston because you're taking care of.
George out of position. DeJounte. Seats are not exactly warm.
See, and this is
Trey. That's a deep three. To the facility yesterday for the gap. Collier.
4 minutes into the game.
Good pass. Cody Williams sits down because Walker Kessler said he never touched the basketball. Looks like
timeout. The challenge for the ruling it out of bounds on the play further in the game.
Another turn. Remember last year even on Walker Kessler. Like Sexton. He plays hard every.
That's a little different.
Well, that blatant is what it is.
They're built most like
Green to the cup. Daniel.
You gotta get some stops, right? This is you.
4 from beyond the arc, and they had 50 defensively. 16-point game. CJ. So CJ with his second bucket. Collier doesn't get the roll. Kessler keeps it alive.
Walker Kessler. This is what you're giving up, though. See, there's literally when the ball handling guards.
By Daniel Tice. 5:42 to play. Pels are giving up 117 points a game, and it's our stop. As leaking out, Javante. There was contact. It'll be a couple of free throws.
Looking up the floor, advancing that basketball.
Going to close out the homestand.
He's coming off the bench now, right?
Yep, he looked pretty good. Filipowski in there. So the Pels are getting.
They're getting whatever bot right in the middle of the floor where he can.
And now a guy that can flat out fill it up. And he converts on the. Well, there's no resistance. They're settling now.
Right.
A
lot of.
For the shooter in the corner. Right. Go to the hole.
The skill set, ability, and athletic.
Filipowski.
Right. Utah has played this entire almost 8 minutes.
He cut into the middle of the paint.
But it starts for.
He shares it. Stay. Trey beats him outside. Well, it was actually Eubanks he beat that one run on the left tonight. 3:39 left. So now word from Chevron. Is that good for all of us? See, collects a pick.
Celebrate the small.
Tried to take it away. Cody Williams in there. He's going to take a 20-point game. I know it's cold outside, but Patty Mills. Jeremiah gets it out in a hurry for CJ. Real short. Patty Mills. Fortunately, the Pels got the 50-50 that time. Did he time it? Williams gives it back. 71% shooting. And blocked away, but Carlos called.
He is the one that's running the hardest.
6'10" shooter. Doesn't get the roll. Unreal.
Somebody definitely took our ticket.
Well, multiple tickets. Man, Carlo is in the middle.
Utah's in the zone. He's contested.
Yeah, Filipowski chased him guy.
He was going to shoot it. He's in a league that's as star-driven as the NBA is. And what I mean with this team, as far as getting easy.
He got there. Didn't settle, did he? Mills, you look up at the clock, but now it's
Great job at picking up and pressuring.
Patty Mills, 36-year-old, at the buzzer. And that'll do it against this team in the first 12 minutes of play. Definitely torn ligament, his right wrist, Dante DiVincenzo guy, Nikola Jokic. Collier back in there. No, but it's kept alive by Eubank. Goops. Nice roll.
Down there defensively, just
Shooter.
you have to take something away.
Wide open. DeJounte on the pro.
Isolation. Tough shot.
Block. McCulloch blocked it away.
Golly, that's a great block.
Jose trying, coming up short that time. Carlo, 3 ball. And a timeout for the Pels. There's still too many good looks for Utah. Wide open looks. There's very little resistance, as you saw.
Not a high there. They're bottom 10. And it's this starting to go their way.
And
this is the one thing I like about one game. Right? You have to be.
Here waits. He gets the pick. Gets the switch. The pick is there. The pop from DeJounte. 8:45 left in the half. Step through, going to the line, looking at the three.
It's come down to containing the back. This is one-on-one.
34 to play in the half. Daniel Tykenen's out. Sexton's out. Hawk on the handoff.
Struggle just to get good, efficient, that can pass the ball. What a difference it makes. For my role, his ability to separate and roll. That's a never.
And he is a really gifted young guy.
Yes, he is.
About to check back in. It is going to be the 3rd team foul.
You're not attacking the rim.
Right. And the Pels are why? It's now 20.
Right now, though, Jordan Hawkins is in a really nice rhythm.
You can't let him take it away from you. And Collier got the basketball. Joe 53 in the first. And kept away. Catch up to this extent. Murray on. Didn't get the finish. And Kessler has it taken away.
That's what I'm telling you. That's the ball the guy in that. As Coach Jaron Collins says, recognize when somebody has it going. Sometimes that.
Don't forget about the high hand, as you point out. Down 18.
He's not going to be able to keep him in front. And what freed that up, honestly.
By Trey, too, where Filipowski thought he was going to pull up, or at least All-Star 2025 ballot. Get back and get in by DeJounte. It'll be Trey again.
In the zone here. Try and shake things up, throw it.
DeJounte got a hand on it. 34, so a 10-point difference, but DeJounte clears it away. That'll be the 14th. Shooter.
The thing is, you're stringing some stops together. Feet.
Ball should find him.
Right. Attack his feet. Getting that 3rd foul. Best player. You want to put him in action because you want.
Comes through at the strike. So the big Williams was sensible. Wow. Yep. It's up with it. 3:47 left in the half. Screen for George. Second chance points. And more points to the paint. And Tice. Give up some size, but Collier plays hard. So DeJounte's frustrated. There's no question about that.
DeJounte has a cut.
Tom Maystad left in the half.
The way you finish this half is important. And a lot of these threes now are contested.
Right. But you're trailing this decisively.
Right.
Collier waiting for the pick on the swing with the advantage. DeJounte points off the bench on 12 shots. He was 6th run with Tice. And taken away. Yeah, Hawk has not had a lot of touches.
Top guard is in this 2-3 or 2-1-2.
Better than 11 a game. He's 2nd in blocks. Talked about that. Eve has excelled on the offensive glass. You're not closing the half the way you wanted to, are they?
Not at all.
Now the Pels for Utah to close out the half.
Right, and that's.
They had a foul to give. 4.9 is going to be the difference. Well, 2 for like.
That's why your room for error is so small, minimal.
This is customizable food and beverage. You knew they were going to come out after what happened.
First quarter, first half.
So
George going to the line, and that's the way it starts in the second half.
Right, then it becomes a one-on-one guard-to-yard situation.
So the young man at the line coming off consecutive 20. You give up 69 points in the first defensively. So the right idea to look like one of those nights. It's 2, and that's for a second-year player. Okay, courtesy of FanDuel. And what they're doing is they're looking for, they're playing anywhere. He's part of the program. Jason Terry along. So that's what's really strange with them getting what they want.
Right. This is what drew Walker Kessler in.
He was hurt. The others got the contact. And on the run, 22 catch up. Is the clock stopped. That's the first game of the day, which was, and they're coming back. That's a 3-game losing streak for the first time. Grizz knocked off the Wolves.
DeJounte jumped on his high side to try and deny him, but
DeJounte, who can't finish. 24-point game. And counting.
DeJounte's playing with a real nice pace.
CJ, nice, nifty to 4. Gain points on mistakes. Back to 23. Team with the make.
That's a good defensive.
3 short. Isaiah Collier gets it. You said he's in a rhythm, and he is.
You can have, you know, you go on a nice little, you score here, you score here.
Nice play, and going to the line. That's big for a guy that's 6'9".
Run him off that line.
And he's getting it.
No question about it.
He has been that good. 17-point game on the ball. As Willie, you're trailing by this many. 4 or 5 at the stripe. They've got great balance. He's got, right now it's 23-11 bench score.
Goes quickly, but you can remove it quickly as
well. Catch and shoot. George. And good team. Bell still shooting 43. Too good a look.
Yeah, and that's not the guy you want to. Trey knew it.
Right, they let it go. Walker Kessler. For Walker Kessler. And that's been the story for the Bells. They earn everything else. Gets it to go in.
Isaiah Collier.
At both ends of the floor. Former USC. Down 21. Out of the timeout. Saved it, but right to Kessler. That was blocked away by Jim. He'll come in on the side. Let's bring it in on the side. They got the stop at the other end of the floor. 5 mid-range. Top off the glass, and he doesn't want it. You know that. And held up by Sensabaugh. He'll shoot 2. To give with 4:31 to play.
The best version of everybody else.
He's got 9 of his 22. A bad close to the half for the Pels.
Hard worker.
And that's what he expects.
Pick up full court.
1 and done. CJ's got it. And a good box out by Patty.
You got to make this team pay. We're straight.
See, make it 8 straight.
Back.
Sensabaugh. He wants to go himself against Patty Mills.
And then you can remove that confidence quickly.
Sensabaugh sits down.
Put Harkless in.
10-point game. 3:20 left. By Eubanks. By the way, that shot by Trey, they called it.
The importance of closing quarters and close this half, this quarter, excuse me, the right way.
3 minutes remaining down.
You can tell he's a defender. You need to set, give DeJounte, and a lot of that has to do with the perspective.
69. That 10-point game. French doesn't get the roll.
Talked about the importance of the weak side of the floor.
Cody Williams hurt.
You have 3 good opportunities to get this to so Isaiah Collier can lower his head and play downhill. And Isaiah Collier having words. Screen. That screen right there. Something to get Harkless off of this.
Now you got a loose ball foul going the other way on Collier and free throws.
And this comes from talking, though. A lot of times that may be what's best for you.
Make every moment more with FanDuel. American.
Puck comes through at the stride. 8-point game. 20 at the half. It couldn't be controlled by Filipowski. Jordan Hawkins off the bench and up to 6.
Is that a 17-1 run, Joe?
Got it. And got the roll. He is great, and they'll take it. Only that third by 13. Not a second. Now you got to hurry. CJ. 5-point game. Hammer.
No, I'm telling you what I know.
That's a late pick by Patty Mills. Eubanks out of frustration. That's who was
putting Isaiah Collier, taking him to his dance, taking that play away off the jump.
In this game, Been a wire job so far. Jose with him. I'm old school, though. Hey for the lead.
Boom! Make the right read to Jose, spotted up.
Good job to stay in front of him, but that's the wrong guy.
CJ down his tap dance shoes.
Off arm. That always works. Carlo. And a flop. Was there that much contact? The key.
It is a key.
Bottom line.
It's a game within the game.
And not a team foul. Harkless.
And here's the thing. You allow both teams to play.
He's got Hawk.
Because there's a blow by. There's no.
Base doesn't get the roll, but he's got it. Daniel
can attack him. CJ can attack him.
Zay. Tells him. He's going to spin to a strong side. No. Things. And he attacked as well.
Or otherwise distributed or used in any form.
Eubanks. Kessler's been over on the bench, so.
Attack his feet.
And he'll take it instead. Trey's second of the game. And it'll be blocked. It looked like.
Times throughout the course of this game where different guys have been in a rhythm.
Jose, free ball. 1% of the triples. That's a deep one. Over the hump, can they? Bell's had a 1-point lead. That's an air ball picked up by Eubanks, and they're going to call. It is the second team foul.
Defense, right? The Utah Jazz.
When the Pels won the third by 13.
And we talked about this with Keontae George. Look how high out.
It'll be a three-point opportunity now. Fourth foul.
Find Filipowski. It needs to find him. So composed as a scorer. Like, it doesn't matter.
Got 10 here. Sensabaugh. And away now. So, a couple of free throws. That's where the man. So he's a recent addition in the second.
Understood. The way to get on the floor.
Bells, Kessler, didn't he? George for the lead. Real short, but boy, that's the way. That's the execution
that recognizes mismatch. His own opportunities. That's back-to-back possession.
Collier got the switch. Once again,
control.
Now you with the left hand. Tice is there for the finish. For time. Boy, short corner three was real.
And the way he rolling, come out and allow.
Go though. Kessler clears it away. Pleading his case. It's not going to be a challenge.
Oh no.
He got there. CJ's got 3 of his 44.
Not at all.
5-point game.
They did 1 of the 2, huh?
One. A run built up. Man, they let him play. Strong.
Man, that's
opportunity. Only for the Pels, their chance to tie it with a 3.
Trying just to get these guards, whether it's Keontae George, right? There's your switch. And
it'll rattle home to 4 triples. Feel like the storm has already hit. Collier.
That's what's
sets up Trey. 3 ball.
See the next pass. Excellent job. Need to overhelp by on the
33.9 to play.
And get it to his shot to remain focused with score.
He is the reason the Pels.
2, you're okay because
absolutely.
Now you get the ball, get caught staring like the Utah Jazz just did to Keontae George.
It'll be George for 3. So they got the 2 for 1 they wanted. Now, FINAL+OT. Now, you got to use